From a literal submarine to a neon cat Ferrari. These are the craziest celebrity cars you've ever seen. And what better way to start off than Kylie Jenner's $3 million Bugatti Chiron at number 10. It's hard to even fathom what a car worth 6 times my house looks like, but this stunning, monochrome machine lives up to the hype. Seriously, everything about this car is sick. Well, until Kylie shared it on Instagram. Her fans didn't share her enthusiasm for the luxury vehicle, and the video she posted sent many of them into an absolute frenzy, pointing out that such a ludicrous amount of dollars could feed millions of starving people around the world. Savage, but true. Not the reaction she expected, I'm sure. But we can't really keep up with the Kardashians, can we? Maybe not. But Kylie's boyfriend Travis Scott probably can. At our number 9 pick is the rapper's newly acquired Lamborghini Huracan for a comparatively inexpensive $200K. Though he made up for that with the thousands he spent on modifications. Like his wife, Travis is flamboyant, and no matter the endless criticism he receives from the fans, he always claps back by buying new cars and making some outrageous modifications. He didn't like the original all-black exterior, so he gave the Huracan a babe purple wrap. Though I'm not sure how that's an improvement. Though it's what he did next with the Huracan that really put him in hot water. The rapper drove his babe Huracan on the wrong side of the road, which is simultaneously unbelievable and totally expected for Travis Scott. But that still wasn't enough to cause a stir. So naturally, he removed the babe wrap and gave the Huracan a gold wrap. A much nicer look, in my opinion. Yeah, fans can say what they want, but Travis ain't gotta change. You gotta respect the confidence at least, while he's driving on the correct part of the road. Let's move away from the more traditional celebrity car and get more immersive, literally. Number 8 takes quite a wild turn with the Tesla, SpaceX, and Twitter CEO Elon Musk, who is changing the world with the Lotus Esprit submarine, or at least attempting to. Elon is using the iconic prop from the 1977 James Bond film A Spy Who Loved Me as a foundation to build and design a real submersible car powered by an electric powertrain. To transform a regular Esprit into a submarine like this, the wheels of the car fold inside, with fins replacing the wheels and 4 electric motors substituting the engine. Pretty remarkable to see in action, but the interior didn't quite resemble that of a regular Esprit. It was operated by 2 scuba divers, as the car was just an outer shell of the actual Esprit. Elon was so excited about the Esprit submarine that the billionaire bought the car for over $1 million in 2013. Given Elon's many years of experience with cars, it's only natural he would fall in love with the Lotus Esprit. And I mean, he has been called a real-life Bond villain by some, you know. If he starts investing in a super high-tech lab on a remote island, I think someone needs to call the police or the British Secret Service. But this isn't even the coolest ride on this list, because for number 7, NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal made the longest Polaris slingshot in the world. Shaq is famous for stretching his cars to fit his size, and you can't really blame the guy. What else can you do if you're 7 feet tall? He stretched his Lamborghini Gallardo to 12 inches and did the same to the Polaris slingshot and dubbed it, get this, the Sling Shack. That has to be the coolest thing I've ever heard. This Sling Shack is unlike anything you've seen before. It's completely customized, has 3 wheels, and seats 4 people. 4 seats might sound pretty normal, but for a Polaris slingshot, it's very unusual. It also boasts a 28-inch soundbar, an 18-speaker audio system, and ice blue LED lighting. Damn. Some people out here are living the dream, and Shaq isn't the only one.
No worries.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, Chris Brown is also out here living large. He's always had a thirst for stunning, novel, and eye-catching supercars. That's why, for number 6, he has the most attention-grabbing Lamborghini Huracan in town. Sorry, Travis Scott, you gotta take the L on this one. The $50 million R&B star was the first person in the US to own a Huracan outfitted with a Liberty Walk wide-body kit. The $300,000 car drew crowds wherever it went, but the singer wanted to take things to a whole new level. So, he had the Lambo customized with a color-changing wrap. It shows different tints of colors depending on the angle of view. Yeah, okay, that's pretty sick. It even has purple headlights, though I don't know if that's even legal. Well, people do a lot of illegal stuff these days, like not subscribing to our channel. I mean, it's completely free and it would make me super happy. Anyways, you can't talk about celebs with super luxurious cars without mentioning the famous, or perhaps infamous, pink Lamborghini. as our number 5. I mean, for goodness sake, who paints a $500,000 car pink? Nicki Minaj does. Just after buying a Lamborghini Aventador, the pop star immediately had it painted pink. Even the custom Forgiato rims weren't spared. You see, Nicki has a bit of a pink addiction. Her first album, which catapulted her music career, goes by Pink Friday. Since then, she turns everything she owns pink. Her Bentley and Range Rover were also made victims.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I lie?
These cars are so bright, I think I'm gonna go blind. You didn't lie, Nicki. You bought a Lambo and painted it pink just to race your best friend China. Damn. Nicki looks gorgeous with the pink Aventador. For Nicki, the Aventador is probably just another set of wheels in her garage. But for the NBA legend LeBron James, the Aventador is a marketing opportunity. Back in 2013, LeBron launched a new line of basketball kicks in partnership with Nike. To make his event lit and garner enough attention, he rented a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster from the exotic car rental company Lou La Vie, who put a custom wrap on the Lamborghini to match the LeBron X1 King's Pride floral shoes. Nike and LeBron wanted the Miami floral wrapped Aventador at the grand opening of the one-week-long event. However, things didn't go quite as planned. During the event, the Aventador received more attention than the shoes. Photos of the custom-wrapped Aventador went viral on social media immediately and set news sites blazing. Great for the Aventador, but not so much for the shoe, which was the real cash cow. As a consequence, Nike and LeBron made a call to Lou La Vie to unwrap the car and withdraw it from the event. Yeah, it didn't. Things went a bit better for Justin Bieber at number 3. Bieber wanted to buy Rolls-Royce's futuristic 103EX Vision 100 concept, but Rolls-Royce said no. You see, when Rolls-Royce launched their concept car, the Uriel, they thought they were appealing to shareholders and longtime customers, but instead, they got the attention of Justin Bieber. The young millionaire pop star immediately fell in love with the car, and I can't blame him. It's a stunning vehicle. The problem was that Rolls-Royce wouldn't sell him or anyone the Uriel as it was still undrivable and not road-ready. Yeah, I can imagine that'd make driving a car a bit difficult, that tiny detail, but Justin didn't give up on the idea of owning a floating car, so he called his friends at West Coast Customs to make one for him. Of course, the outcome is nothing near to the original concept car, but it's still pretty dope. Hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just change it a little. The guys at the West Coast Customs used the 2018 Rolls-Royce Wraith platform to build Bieber his Uriel. They shortened the Wraith by 8 inches and widened it by 12 inches. The whole engineering process took 3 whole years. Quite a bit of time for one car, but when you remember that they had to reverse engineer the Uriel from scratch, it makes a lot of sense. When the floating car was finally delivered to Bieber, he couldn't hold his tears at the sight of the masterpiece. I might not cry, but I gotta admit, it is pretty breathtaking, though this next one probably will make you cry. Tears of laughter, that is. You know those products that start out okay but get progressively worse and worse for some reason, until eventually they're just awful? Well, will.i.am decided to do a bit of speed running and skipped right to terrible for our number 2 spot. Back in the day, the singer modified a DeLorean, but wasn't too impressed with the results, so he decided to take it a bit further. He then contacted Austin Weiss to build him a SoCal Speedster from the platform of the 1958 Beetle. However, throughout the collaboration, Will kept requesting some interesting improvements over and over, until Austin got so fed up with him that he gave up on the car. And you know, I don't blame the guy. Unable to contain his genius and surplus of ideas, Will took the car to West Coast Customs to finish the project. will.i.am had the Beetle customized with suicide doors, a supercharged LS3 engine, Morgan fenders, a Bentley grille, and dozens of other customizations. It took West Coast Customs 4 years to complete Will's ride at the cost of $900,000. Will's Beetle has been customized beyond recognition and looks nothing like the original car. Maybe that's why he dubbed the little $1 million car the Mutant. It's certainly a fitting name. I wouldn't drive the thing if you paid me.
I wanted to be Superman and create a tangible means of an education to where a kid is going to want to be a scientist when they're making or part of making things like that car.
Will's modifications, while weird and untasteful, were ultimately harmless. We can't say the same for the Canadian DJ Deadmau5, whose modifications of the Ferrari 458 Spider got him banned for life. Yeah, banned from buying Ferraris. I'm actually banned from buying them too, because I don't have a 6-digit sum in my bank account. I tell you, as you make your neighbors complain about your noisy lawnmower, Deadmau5 is taking that to the next level. Ferrari doesn't like its cars messed up. A Ferrari is an elegant, luxurious machine, a piece of art, if you will. So when Deadmau5 modified his Ferrari 458 with a rainbow and Nyan Cat-themed wrap, the supercar manufacturer was naturally a bit pissed. But that's not even the crazy part. The DJ got further under Ferrari's skin by also swapping the car's prancing horse badge for a leaping cat emblem. Then he dubbed the Nyat-themed Ferrari the Ferrari. Who does that? What? The badge is like the best part of owning a Ferrari. This was too much for Ferrari, so they sued the DJ and sent him a cease and desist letter. He complied, but what he did afterward was out of this world. He bought a Lambo and wrapped it the same way as the Ferrari to troll Ferrari after they sued him. Though if he really pissed off Ferrari and the authorities, I think they'd struggle to catch him in that thing, unless they had supercars themselves. Speaking of which, did you know the police in Italy use Lamborghini Huracans? There are a surprising number of countries that use supercars as police cars, which you can learn about by clicking this video right here. These are the 10 most expensive police cars in the world.